guys, what's up? It's Emma, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my guilty pleasures. Now, I wanted to make this video because I thought it would be important for you guys to not feel embarrassed by things that you enjoy that are disliked by most people. I think life is way too short to pretend you don't like something. Just enjoy it, just like it, you know. If somebody has a problem with you enjoying what you enjoy just because they don't enjoy it, that's stupid. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, so my first guilty pleasure I'm going to share with you today is shopping. Now, it is pretty widespread that women like to shop, and a lot of women do like to shop, and a lot of women do take a lot of time when they shop. I, however, growing up, did not like shopping very much. I thought it was boring because I would have to follow my mom or whoever around and look at stuff that they wanted to look at. But once I got a job and made money to buy things that I wanted, story changed. That's when shopping became really fun to me. And I, however, do not like to have other people with me when I'm shopping. Like, sometimes it can be fun just so you have some company there, but I don't really like dragging people around when I'm shopping, and I don't really like following people around when they're shopping. My next guilty pleasure is Starbucks. So I have a very big love-hate relationship with Starbucks. I do not like Starbucks drinks other than their chai tea. Their chai tea is the only drink, okay, besides hot chocolate, is one of the only drinks that I will ever order at Starbucks, because the rest of their drinks taste weird to me. They taste like, I don't know, like metallic-y or something. It's just, it doesn't taste right. And the reason that that's one of my guilty pleasures is because of the whole stereotype of a basic white girl drinking Starbucks thing. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my skin color is pretty dark. Like, I do not look like a white person. And technically I am a white person. I'm mostly European, which are considered white people. But I label myself more as a dark-skinned white person. So the darkness in my skin, I don't know if I could explain this to you guys or not, is from the Italian part of my family and the Spanish part of my family. But yeah, so I'm technically a white girl, as much as I don't like to be called that. So every time I go to Starbucks to get their tea, my boyfriend every time calls me a white girl, and it triggers me. Alright, my next guilty pleasure is mariachi music. So this is where the whole Spanish part of me comes in. So I am not Mexican. I want to clarify that. I am not Mexican. I am not from Mexico. None of my family that I'm aware of is from Mexico. The Spanish part of me is Spain. So Spaniard. And I don't know what percentage Spanish I am, so I can't like label myself as a Spanish woman. But there is Spanish in my DNA, and that contributes a little bit to the coloration of my skin. But back to the mariachi music. Now that I've got that little disclaimer out of the way. So I started listening to mariachi music to help me learn Spanish, because I've been trying to learn Spanish so that way I can talk to more people and not have that language barrier at work, because sometimes there are people that come into restaurants that speak mostly Spanish and they have pretty heavy accents. So if I spoke Spanish, it would be easier for me to deal with that. And since I am not around people that fluently speak Spanish, it is easier, in my opinion, to learn a language when you hear the language a lot, because if you don't hear that language a lot, you're gonna forget things, you know, you're just reading it most of the time, which isn't very helpful, because you need to be able to hear the pronunciation of words, especially in Spanish, because a lot of things, it's different from English. So that's why I started listening to mariachi music. I would listen to it on my way to work, on my way home from work, just driving around, whatever, and I would switch it up, you know, back to music that I regularly listen to. But after a while, I really started digging it. Like, I really like mariachi music now. And the only reason I would consider this a guilty pleasure for myself is because, I don't know, I feel like whenever I tell people that I listen to mariachi music, they just look at me like, it's not bad, it's just not for everybody, I guess. Alright, so my next guilty pleasure, music-wise, is early 2000s music. That's right, I like early 2000s music. I don't care. I like listening to Kesha's old music and Lady Gaga's old music and like Maroon 5 and etc, etc. And the reason that I say that it is a guilty pleasure and not just a normal thing like because it's throwback is because back in the day, everybody that I observed hated Kesha and hated Lady Gaga and hated Maroon 5, etc, etc. Hated them. And when I'm talking about like Kesha and Lady Gaga, I listened to their music from like when Kesha was still in that contract with that guy who we're not gonna name because he is Satan. When she was basically portraying herself as a party girl, washing her teeth with Jack and shit, you know? And Lady Gaga, when she was still into her crazy outfits and her crazy expression. People fucking hated that. Hated it so much, but I was so into it. And there was a point when I pretended not to like them because everybody around me didn't like them, and I was an outcast, so I wanted to fit in. But I never stopped liking them. That makes me sound like a hipster, like, oh, I liked them before they were cool. So my next guilty pleasure is I like to watch Minecraft YouTube videos. Now this is a guilty pleasure for me just because most people view Minecraft YouTube videos as something for children to watch because Minecraft is more for children. However, I don't play Minecraft. I can't play Minecraft by myself. I think it's so boring, but when you play it with other people, it becomes really interesting. You can create a story, you can build really cool stuff, especially if you're really good at the game. So I watch YouTubers like Lauren's Side and LD Shadow Lady, CPK, Dang That's a Long Name, aka Scott. I watch those YouTubers and their Minecraft videos are great. I love them a lot. It really appeals to the creative side of me because I like to build and create things like that. But I can't do it by myself because, you know, once you build something in Minecraft and you have nobody else playing with you, it's just there for no further use. When you're playing with other people, whatever you built can be used more often, you know? Other than just by yourself. So my last guilty pleasure, and I know a lot of you are gonna hate me and probably unsubscribe after this, but I hate pizza, but I love Hawaiian pizza. That's right, pineapple goes on pizza, bitch! It's funny to me because I don't really like pizza that much. Hawaiian pizza is like my one exception, but I also don't like pineapple. I don't like pineapple unless it's on pizza. It's kind of like the French fry and the milkshake thing. It's like the sweet and the salty just go together so well. So well. And to any of you that think that that is gross, you're entitled to your opinion. But in Germany, they put mushed bananas on pizza, so. Anyway, those are my guilty pleasures for today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this made you feel a little bit better about your own guilty pleasures. Remember what I said in the beginning. Life is too short to pretend you do not enjoy something that you love. Just enjoy it. Okay? Don't give a fuck about what other people say. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!